Hi, welcome everyone to another class on management concepts. Today we're going to talk about how to give great feedback. We were just recently talking about this in my workplace around how to give great feedback, and this conversation was really well received, so I thought I'd do a quick video on it so that I can explain this concept of the open sandwich feedback method. Many of us have grown up in companies and been taught by our previous mentors to give feedback. We would use this sandwich feedback method, which included praise and feedback and another point of praise, much like what you can imagine a burger looking like. Let me just show you a diagram to explain this as an example. So the sandwich feedback would look like this. And what I want to describe today is actually the open sandwich feedback method. And let's talk about this as an example of that. So in this normal concept, we were taught by our previous leaders and our managers and mentors to tell someone, give them great praise and then the feedback and then great praise afterwards, which is the sandwich method of giving feedback, which was like, and let me just practice it and explain it to you, because if I describe it, it's much easier that way, is that I would go up to Mo and say, hey Mo, you've been doing a great job here in company ABC, but I just want to let you know that unfortunately, this behavior of you being late is causing a problem, but overall, I just want to let you know that you're doing a fantastic job. And that's an example of the sandwich feedback method. And we were talking about this in the workplace and how the problem with this method of the sandwich feedback is that it can often be misunderstood, because in the end, the employee walks away thinking, oh, everything's fine. Anthony really loves what I'm doing in the workplace, and everything's okay. And so this open sandwich, the sandwich feedback method has been challenged, and I did some research, and what we see now being used today is called an open sandwich feedback method, and it's probably something you can easily learn and pick up and practice within your workplace. And in the office, we were just in the last week just practicing a number of times in a number of meetings with a lot of the managers, and they seem to be enjoying using this tool. And the open sandwich method feedback, if I can go back to the screen again for a quick second, is just to focus on removing that top layer of bread and just focusing on the feedback and the praise. Like, you guys have gone to these fancy restaurants where they have these deconstructed sandwiches where you have to eat your sandwich with a knife and fork, where everything's just put on the plate, and just think about, raising your game to become more like an upscale restaurant rather than the local sandwich deli place around the corner, and give feedback using this open sandwich feedback method. And the open sandwich feedback is just like these fancy restaurants do, is that you would go up to Mo in the same situation, go, hey Mo, I just want to let you know we're having a problem with you being late every day, but just want to let you know that you're doing a fantastic job. Or you can reverse the praise at the very start of it and give the feedback next, so that you can make sure that it reminds Mo what's going on. For example, Mo, you're doing a fantastic job, but I just want to point out that you're being late in this organization, so blah, 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 etc. You get the feedback. And so the idea is that the employee, like Mo, walks away from that conversation and that coaching and mentoring conversation with this open sandwich feedback method with a clear understanding of a performance problem, rather than this old style of the sandwich method feedback, which has traditionally been used. And I thought that I could just share this with you guys, and you could practice it in your workplace and see if that works well. It seems to be working really well in our workplace right now, and the managers seem to be applying it. I've seen them in meetings, trying it out with the coworkers and in Zoom calls. So it's definitely something that I would suggest that you can try and put in your repertoire and your toolkit of management tools and give it a shot. So hopefully you like that, and I'll talk to you guys soon.